Hello, Blue Jays fans, and welcome to another edition of Jay's Latest. I am your host, Craig Borden, and sorry for the technical difficulties. We were not able to record yesterday due to a couple of reasons with our wonderful platform here with Canva. So I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is. So first things first, I want to give my best wishes and everything to the Jim Clancy family. Rest in peace, former Blue Jay, great Blue Jay, one of the first draft pick for the Toronto Blue Jays, sixth overall pick in the expansion draft in 1976. So Clancy will be remembered as a great Blue Jay, monster arm. He averaged around 95 miles an hour with his heater, and his great record for getting their feet under their selves. Toronto Blue Jays team. Clancy had a 140 and 167 record after getting off to a rough start in those first couple of years with the Blue Jays, with 4.2 or 4.23 ERA and almost and over 1,400 strikeouts. Clancy was great. I wish his family the best. I really do, because that one was a weird blow to have right at the All Star game. But he will always be an All Star to Blue Jays fans, and the 1982 All Star for the Toronto Blue Jays. Thank you very much, Jim. Best wishes. Um, Moving right along, let's talk the craziness that is already starting to brew in the trade market, because it's getting wild, party people. It's starting to sound like the Blue Jays are actually legit in. All this could be just another failure banner for a Shohei Ohtani playing gate that we are going to experience, because that's also the confidence I have in this front office for actually being able to pull something monstrously in our favor off. They do have enough prospect capital. It's not a ton of prospect capital, but they drafted heavily on young athletic position players. So were they trying to stock the shelves back up for trading Elvis, some of our outfielders? They have been having such a good time with all their young players that they've been able to figure out a lot of these things. And it's part of the reason the product on the field has been so good for us Toronto Blue Jays fans this season, especially after the rough start. But for everybody like Jonathan Clase, we have a Nathan Lucas, and then you have so on and so forth. Pick a name here. We have backup, backup, backup. That's looking for more everyday positions. So is this the time the Blue Jays strike and move on the starting pitcher or the righty bat that they're possibly potentially looking for? MLB analysts have been very highly linking Blue Jays to any pick a big person, from everybody from Zach Gallen to Luis Severino and all the people we have chit chatted about on this show. But MLB analysts are expecting and stating that the Blue Jays are going to be very aggressive over the coming weeks and try to push this product over the top. That could be rentals, that could be everything. I do hope that they find some guys that they can hold on to. I would love to see them go over and snipe Mitch Keller into a Blue Jay uniform and get him to do that. I think he's a sneaky good move for the Blue Jays and fills out this rotation very nicely. And it could be going really big on the Diamondbacks with Suarez or Gallen and or both. Never know. So, but there has been a few little minor league pickups over the last couple of days that seem very much like they're backfilling and getting ready to make some kind of a move. So we'll see what happens. But right now, it is very exciting with hearing the brightest insiders in Major League Baseball stating we're actually in the game on something big. A blockbuster is brewing, is the word that's going around. So make sure you stay tuned here, right, for all the Toronto Blue Jays news that you human possibly can. So let's talk All Star Game, because this was a fun one, everybody. As the game progressed, everything, we topped this off from an epic home run derby to having a very interesting All Star Game for the first time in a long time. So everybody contributed, including Alejandro Kirk, getting a single that eventually led to the Brent Rooker 3-run home run. Vladdy hit a 108-mile-an-hour single. Just fun. The back and forth nature of this game led to the home run swing off. So this felt very hockey with a shootout. Um, it was fun. I liked it. We saw some of the things that Major League Baseball has toyed around with and goofed around with, and we got to finally see one of these swing offs in the All Star game, and it was fun. Um, Watching Kyle Schwarber outdo everybody because he had 3 home runs in his 3 swings. Brent Rooker had 2 out of 3. But the American League could just not pop it off for the last one there. Joe Aranda comes up short, put all the pressure on him. I'm just going to chalk that up to another Brett Boone mishap for, because he was or not Brett Boone, Aaron Boone. Brett Boone being the Seattle Mariner that I liked. Just kidding. On that note, the game ends on Kyle Schwarber going 3 for 3 with home runs in his at bats, and Joe Aranda comes up short. Don't get to see the polar bear because the National League wins the All Star game on that swing off, and it was fun to go. So let's talk the second half because we get to start on Friday with all things baseball finally back again. It feels like it's been an eternity. It feels like forever. So, but the Blue Jays will be taking the San Francisco Giants on Friday. I'm curious. I don't remember looking to see if they had anybody posted up for probables yet. But the Blue Jays will be at home to start the second half. And right now, the only thing we know is Chris Bassett will be taking the hill for the Blue Jays and looking to run with that for the second half. He's been on the right swing of things. I'd love to see him get some reinforcements, but he said he was feeling so good he was hoping that he was going to get to pitch one more outing out of the bullpen against somebody. But over the last 7 games, it's been very up and down for him. But his last 3 have been rather good, only allowing 4 earned runs. And he did sneak into that one game in Atlanta for the. I forgot completely about that one against the Athletics. So, but yeah, Bass is looking like Bass, and I hope that continues to move up because we need him, and we need him to be that all-star that he looked like he was at the beginning of this season. Um, so Blue Jays will take on the Giants, and that'll be the second half kicker, and we'll go from there, Blue Jays fans. So make sure you tune in here every week, or no, sorry, every day, and we'll talk to Blue Jays and whatever latest news and rumors we're talking to make sure you join us live on Jaybird Watching this evening to talk second half and what we did this first half and all the fun rumors too. And that's live. Make sure you get your chat on and join us. We will be doing all sorts of fun things tonight. And don't forget next Wednesday, we actually have Travis Snyder joining us to talk right before the All-Star, or not the All-Star, before the trade deadline. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, check out the jaybirdwatching.com and make sure you hit those like, share, subscribe buttons for here, and we'll go there. Thank you for watching Jay's Latest. I'm your host, Craig Bourne. Cheers.